Organizing qualitative data. Frequency distribution of qualitative data. A frequency distribution of qualitative data is a listing of the distinct values and their frequencies. To construct a frequency distribution of qualitative data. Step 1. List the distinct values of the observations in the data set in the first column of the table. Step 2. For each observation, place a tally mark in the second column of the table in the row of the appropriate distinct value. Step 3. Count the tallies for each distinct value and record the totals in the third column of the table. Example: determine a frequency distribution. A list of college wrestling champions for the years 1981 to 2005 is given in the table. Each college has been associated with a particular letter. We have college A, B, C, D, and E, and then we want to find the frequency of each college. For college A, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 entries. So for college A, we have a frequency of 4. For college B, we have 1 entry, so we have a frequency of 1. For college C, we want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. College C has a frequency of 8. For college D, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So college D has a frequency of 4. For college E, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entries. So college E has a frequency of 8. So we have now designed a frequency distribution for the list of college wrestling champions for the years 1981 to 2005. Relative frequency distribution of qualitative data. A relative frequency distribution of qualitative data is a listing of the distinct values and their relative frequencies. To construct a relative frequency distribution of qualitative data, Step 1. Obtain a frequency distribution of the data. Step 2. Divide each frequency by the total number of observations. Example: obtain a relative frequency distribution. Using the college wrestling champions data, we'll use the table we just designed, where college A has a frequency of 4, college B has a frequency of 1, college C has a frequency of 8, college D has a frequency of 4, and college E has a frequency of 8. Our first step is to find our total frequency. We can do that by adding the numbers in the frequency. 4 plus 1 plus 8 plus 4 plus 8 equals 25. Now to find the relative frequency, I have a column for college. A, B, C, D, and E are listed. Then I have a column for the relative frequency. The relative frequency is the frequency of the college divided by the total frequency. So for college A, we have 4 divided by 25, which gives us 0.16. For college B, we have 1 divided by 25, which gives us 0.04. For college C, we have 8 divided by 25, which gives us 0.32. For college D, we have 4 divided by 25, which gives us 0.16. For college E, we have 8 divided by 25, which gives us 0.32. 0.16 plus 0.04 plus 0.32 plus 0.16 plus 0.32 equals 1. Pie chart. A pie chart is a disk divided into wedge-shaped pieces proportional to the relative frequencies of the qualitative data. The pieces of the pie chart will always add up to 100% or the sample size. To construct a pie chart, Step 1. Obtain a relative frequency distribution of the data. Step 2. Divide a disk into wedge-shaped pieces proportional to the relative frequencies. Step 3. Label the slices with the distinct values and their relative frequencies. Example: draw a pie chart. Using the College Wrestling Champions data, College A has a relative frequency of 0.16, College B has a relative frequency of 0.04, College C has a relative frequency of 0.32, College D has a relative frequency of 0.16, College E has a relative frequency of 0.32. One option we have is changing our relative frequency data to percents. We can easily do this by moving the decimal point 2 places to the right. 0.16 becomes 16%, 0.04 becomes 4%, 0.32 becomes 32%, 0.16 becomes 16%, and 0.32 becomes 32%. If we add 16 plus 4 plus 32 plus 16 plus 32, we get 100%. Now we want to draw our pie chart. It doesn't matter how you set up your different slices of pie. It's completely up to you. This pie chart has the pieces color-coded. We start at the top right. The smallest pie piece is B, which is red, at 4%. Moving clockwise, we then have A, which is blue, at 16%. Below that, E, which is purple, at 32%. Then D, which is yellow, at 16%. Finally, C, which is green, at 32%. You also have the option of labeling the pieces of your pie chart by letter. I can write A in the blue, E in the purple, D in the yellow, and C in the green. B is too small, so I draw a line B. Another option you have, instead of using the letters, is writing in the percentages. Bar chart. A bar chart displays the distinctive values of the qualitative data on a horizontal axis and the relative frequencies or percents of those values on a vertical axis. The relative frequency of each distinct value is represented by a vertical bar whose height is equal to the relative frequency of that value. The bars should be positioned so they do not touch each other. So here's a picture of just a generic bar chart where I have A, B, and C, a frequency of 1, 2, and 3, and the height of the bar tells me the frequency. To construct a bar chart, Step 1. Obtain a relative frequency distribution of the data. Step 2. Draw a horizontal axis on which to place the bars and vertical axis on which to display the relative frequencies. Step 3. For each distinct value, construct a vertical bar whose height equals the relative frequency of that value. Step 4. Label the bars with the distinct values, the horizontal axis with the name of the variable, and the vertical axis with the relative frequency. In this example, construct a bar chart using the College Wrestling Champions data. Again, our College A has a relative frequency of 0.16, College B has a relative frequency of 0.04. College C has a relative frequency of 0.32. College D has a relative frequency of 0.16. College E has a relative frequency of 0.32. First thing we need is a horizontal and vertical axis. Our horizontal axis has A, B, C, D, and E listed, and we have it labeled college. The vertical axis starts at 0 and counts up by 0.04, and we have markers at 0.28 and 0.56, and that is our relative frequency. Then we draw our bars. The height of bar A is at 0.16. The height of bar B is at 0.04. The height of bar C is at 0.32. The height of bar D is at 0.16. And the height of bar E is at 0.32. To recap the section, organizing qualitative data. Frequency distributions of qualitative data. It is a way to organize your data into a table so that it's easier to draw conclusions about your data. Relative frequency distribution of qualitative data. In a relative frequency distribution, you divide each frequency by the total frequency, getting a decimal that is easily converted to a percentage. Pie chart. A pie chart compares parts to a whole and is a very good representation of a frequency distribution. Bar chart. The bars represent your relative frequency or the frequency. The bars do not touch, and it's much easier to see your greatest frequency versus your lowest frequency.